What is up, guys? It's 8:30 a.m. and I'm about to head to my very first library sale. Library sales have been closed down because of COVID, and so they're finally reopening. I'm really excited. I actually stopped by the bookstore when it opened and I scored a lot of really good books. They said they have about 80 boxes of fresh donations in their friends' houses because they ran out of space, and it's probably been more donations since. So I'm really excited. Looking to find a lot of FBA here. Gonna test my skills for like eBay and see if I see anything that I recognize, and hopefully we score a lot. One benefit of the library sales is their prices. Their prices are usually pretty good. If you're going to thrift stores, maybe $3 a book, unless you have some good thrift stores around you. But the library sales tend to be $1 to $2. This particular one was $2 hardcover, $1 paperback. My favorite sales are 50 cents for paperbacks and $1 for hardcovers. So immediately when I wake up for a book sale, I shoot out of bed, I get myself ready to go, and I'm looking at all the tools that I need for that sale. Making sure I have my scanner and seeing if it's charged, have earbuds or AirPods, make sure you have those. It's very inconvenient if you don't. Still possible, but not fun. Make sure to bring extra boxes because you never know when you'll score big. One cool thing to have is a rolling cart because you can bring it around with you, throw books in there, fill it up, and you can empty it out into boxes on the side and go back for more, which I found really convenient. I love those things. When we got there extremely early, probably about an hour early, which is usually normal for a library sale, but there was no one there. So I was getting excited because I didn't see any competition. All right, guys, we are at the library. It turns out, so far, there's no one here. But sure enough, about 30 minutes, 20 minutes out from it opening, some sellers did come, but it wasn't overwhelming. I think there was about 5 different sellers in total. There was plenty of books for all of us. So when I was waiting in line, that's one of the most nervous parts of the sale because you're ready to get in there. You know you have people doing the same thing around you, and it's really exciting. One of the things I do when I'm in line, I put my earbuds in and I'm just listening to music. I'm getting myself hyped. I usually have an energy drink that I take before the sale, and I'm just getting pumped because I want to go in there. I want to scan as quick as I can before anyone else and get all the highly profitable books. But that is kind of one of the most nerve-wracking parts of the sale. Once you're in there, you're caught up in the moment and a lot of adrenaline, so you're just kind of acting on it. But it's the build up right before the sale where you're 10 minutes out, 5 minutes out. That's gonna be your anxious part of the sale. We got in there and immediately I had someone start scanning for FBA for me while I was going around looking for eBay items or maybe just some specialty kind of books. Having multiple people at a library sale is extremely important because you can have people spread out and hit history, textbooks, religion, and they all hit their own little area, and make sure they're scoring all the highly profitable books. So the more people you have, the more books you'll end up getting. The room wasn't too big. I was expecting a little bigger, but again, there was still enough books for all of us to go around. I'm really happy with the books we pulled. We definitely pulled a couple $30 books for sure. One thing that I don't usually do is books on CD, and I have done them before. One thing I suggest, go ahead and give them a scan because you are eligible to sell them on Amazon because they're in the book category, which is a lot different from a CD. I didn't know that back in the day, so I think that's a good tip. We found 3. I ended up scanning and found 5, but an important thing when you're dealing with that is make sure you go through and look at all the CDs to see if they're there and see the condition of them, because you don't want to buy scratched up CDs or else you just toss them away. As the person was going around scanning FBA for me, I immediately shot to a bunch of sets that I thought might be worth it on eBay, and sure enough I found one that I think I bought $5 for these 3 books that came in the slip cases each individually, and they were going for $65 on eBay. I thought that was a great find. It was a quick search, threw them in the box, and I was ready to keep on going. I ended up also finding a military book that was signed. It didn't ring for me, but when I was flipping through, I saw on eBay somewhere listed for a decent amount, and again, it was a signed copy, so I went ahead and picked it up for $1. Alright guys, we finished up the library sale and we actually scored quite a few items. We have 2 boxes of books and some for eBay, mostly for Amazon. I ended up having a lot of fun. Again, I really miss these things. They're always really fun, really exhilarating. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed coming with me to the library sale. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below with any questions or DM me at TheBrandonRobles on Instagram. Stay hustling, I'll see you in the next video. This is one of my puppies, Chico. He's a part of the reselling fam. We got him last year during the whole shutdown and everything, so he's like a year old or something. I think. Probably a year and a half. Chico.